So someone who neither of us mentioned, who we just talked about, like real quick, who I think a lot of younger people would take offense to us not saying his name for whatever reason. I don't got him on my list. You don't got him on, but NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah. I don't think he's like the best. Like when I think of the best rapper, I don't think NBA YoungBoy comes to mind. I listened to his album. And
I think he dropped like 4 projects this year, some insane amount.
I listened to the last one, and
he's doing the numbers.
I don't care about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that tells a story. I don't think it tells the whole story. He's super popular, like you said, on YouTube, but I just don't. I wasn't blown away by anything that he said. There wasn't nothing that was like, yo, guys. Like, let me press the rewind button. I didn't get that from.
Yeah, I enjoy some of his shit because obviously, like, I'm a club DJ, so there's certain shit that like I'm like, yo, this shit goes up. But like, as far as like this year, I haven't heard some NBA YoungBoy shit that like was like, damn, that shit was hard. Like, it's just maybe it's just not for me. Some of this shit I've realized. By the way, I still haven't listened to Uzi's album, so I let my son tell me about it. I'm just like, yo, I already, I've kind of just, maybe that's bad on my behalf. Like, I probably should tap in with. I've heard a lot of it, that I've like that I've listened to, but I haven't like sat down and pressed play and just let it ride.
Yeah,
and I know,
like, you gotta kind of know what you're getting into when you listen to the Uzi album. Like, it's like the thing is, Uzi can rap well, but I don't think he showcases it that much on his albums. On the Future project that he did, he had that song called Lullaby. Mm-hmm. I felt like he really went in like, okay, give me more of this, Uzi. But he's more like vibes and things like that. But I wouldn't put Uzi on my best rapper list. I couldn't do that.
Real quick, it's crazy because the most memorable verses that I can think of this year, when I say verses, I don't mean the battle, but like people's verses. They're free. Like, to me, that the one that, now mind you, I really have to sit down and think about this. Mm-hmm. But I think of Conway, Fire in the Booth.
That's, you know what, when you asked me about moment, that's what I wanted to say. Conway's freestyle on Charlie Slaw.
Wow.
Bruh.
I watch that once a week.
I do too. I also watched your joint with Freddie Gibbs when you did last year.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Funny story about that is Fred came to the studio and was like we were doing an interview, and then I was like, yo, you got to rap, right? And he literally wrote that shit in like 5 minutes and then nailed it. Yeah, like he was like, yo, pick a beat. So we picked the Drake Money in the Grave, and then he was like, just let me chill in here for 5 minutes and just come up with something. And then he was like, come back in, and then he laid it down.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
He didn't come to the station that day with the expectations to rap, and then he laid down some crazy shit.
That's amazing. Fred's a fucking mutant. Like, I thought that was like prepared in advance.
Nah, bro. Yeah, no, Fred's a fucking alien, bro. Wow. And then obviously, he did the LA Leakers freestyle last year, which was fucking crazy. He had his baby on his
once a week,
bro.
Like, that would be an actual remix with him and Dom Kennedy.
Another verse that like it also is a LA Leakers verse this year. And that's the Simba freestyle, man.
Yo, get out of my head, Kev. Yo, I was just about to say, Kev, Simba is going to be a problem. Like, if I had to do an honorable mention, best rap, he's on that list. Whoo.
Simba is amazing. That freestyle, was fucking crazy.
Simba is nice.
So many, and just the confidence and just the delivery of those lines and that freestyle were so like. And mind you, he's a really good friend of mine. Like, really good close. Like, he was on our show like 3 years ago. Like, to give you some insight. Like, I've been known Simba for a while, and man, his project is. It's crazy because his project didn't come out the way it was supposed to come out. So like 2 weeks ago, they were playing me some, like, they a lot of the songs were on there, right? But like there's a song called West Side Griselda that was supposed to be on the album with him and Jason Cash that, because of samples, didn't work out. But yeah, Simba's crazy.
He's incredible. Like, I'm interested to see what he's gonna do in 2021. Like, he's the kind of I like rappers like that. It's like when I listen to them, it makes me want to quit rapping, and I can't even rap.
Right? Like, what am I doing this for?
It's like, fuck. Let me start from scratch. Like, he's a rapper's rap. He's dope, man. Like, I want to get more in tune to what he's got going on in 2021.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a crazy year. And then I think the Congrats Russ freestyle was probably up there as well. I think, and it's crazy because those are the three that just come to my head, and I'm not saying that there aren't better verses, but it's like all three of those verses are all from freestyles technically.
Yeah, absolutely. The Congrats joint from Russ is really dope. I listen to that probably like once a week as well.
Loved
I think
Absol's verse on. You didn't put Absol's verse on your
it
features.
was hard.
I
That's
love
the thing too. I wanted to pick one from each
each part.
album.
That's
You know,
fair.
I want to put multiple, but it could have easily went Absol. I went with the Crooked Eye because he set the tone, and I
Yeah.
just think Crooked Eye just went ape shit on that on Stockholm Syndrome. But I like Freddie Gibbs, man. Freddie Gibbs on 500 ounces on West Side Guns album.
Was the one where he had the line about take a load off this low management, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
like Marcy and West Side. I love that beat. Alchemist is a fucking fool. He killed that joint. I love Conway, Conway and Freddie are like Ken and Ryu. Like I'm on the edge of my seat anytime he's rapping.
Yeah, Conway is my he's my favorite. Like when it comes to just like his versatility to be able to like just kill you with some crazy bars or just give you like the most relatable verse about some crazy traumatic shit. He's like, man, I know he's not like the most like, Benny's the guy right now writing Griselda, but I think Conway's like he's like the people's champ, if that makes sense.
He's right there. And man, if he played me a record, Conway, I'm telling you now on your show, Kev, he's sitting on a hit.
He played me his entire Shady album, so I might have heard it.
Maybe.
How long ago did he play for you?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay. He might be something new, yeah, because he was up here in probably October, September, and he played me like this was before his album dropped, so it was like a couple weeks prior. But then he played me his whole Shady Records debut.
Yeah, that's the same one I heard. He has a record. I said it on live, so it's not a secret or anything like that. He has a record produced by Hitmaker and produced by Hitmaker.
I heard
Teflon Don.
Oh, he played me some other shit that was I want to say Jeremiah was on the hook or something, and he was like,
I heard that.
He was like, I don't think we can get this one cleared though.
Yeah. I heard that's a monster, but this one I'm talking about.
I didn't hear the Stefan Don record, but it's crazy because we did talk about a lot of the records, like because we did like an hour-long interview, and I was just talking about both albums he had just played me. Neither was out, so yeah, he's got some big features, and I'm excited for him, man. Shout out to Conway. I think Griselda's gonna have Benny's got 2 records with Drake tucked.
Man, I heard those, but you know what it is about this year too? I love what Benny, the whole Griselda movement, Russ, and Freddie have been doing this year. It's like they're stockpiling this ammunition. Mm-hmm. A lot of these rappers took a break this year, man, but these guys have been consistently working. And I feel like 2021, once we get through this pandemic, is going to be a big breakout year for those guys because of the music that they have been putting out.
Do you think also like this is what I told Fred and Benny? I was like, what's dope about 2020? Obviously, it sucks you can't hit the road, but people are listening to music differently. They're listening to it in their headphones. They're listening to it in their car because they're driving Uber all day. Mm-hmm. They're not standing on couches.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so I feel like this year was a special moment to like really like say something in your music.
Absolutely. I feel like, people feel like rap music only exists in the nightclub or in a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Places where I'm not listening to the turn up joint when I'm cleaning my house or I'm in my car. I just want to listen to some really good rap music with meaningful lyrics or just something entertaining. Mm-hmm. And I feel like those guys have been doing that throughout this whole year. So, like you said, people are listening a little bit differently. I'm not mad at that. Like let's get back to the lyrics, and we can still have fun. We can still sing Throat Baby, but
shout out to Throat Baby.